Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be going over the case of Naguri. Just like my other videos in this series, everything in this video is just speculation, and I cannot confirm that anything in this video is true. Like my last video, Naguri is still active on Twitter, with her last tweet being on November 25th at the time of this recording. Also like my last video, Naguri's channel on YouTube still exists, but it is called Nagu. So before I jump into the backstory of her channel, I'm sure some of you are confused on why I'm not calling her by Nagu or Whooper Fury. So for you people, I am calling her Naguri because it is her Twitch account's name and it is a good mix between Nagu and Whooper Fury. Back to the explanation, Naguri started her channel on October 2nd, 2008, but didn't post her first video until May 10th, 2011. Her most famous videos are Painting Process Persephone with 209,000 views and Painting Process Alice with 115,000 views. Naguri's last upload was on September 22nd, 2019. So why did Naguri stop uploading? Well, you know the drill by now. To figure that out, we must look into the VTuber Naguri. Ina created her channel on July 16th, 2020, but didn't post her first video until September 12th of this year. Ina is a human who found a magic book that gave her the power to control tentacles. Ina is mostly seen as a drawing streamer, and she is the 4th most subscribed member of HoloLive EN. She currently has 14 drawing streams from the date of her debut. Ina's most viewed video is her debut stream with over 700,000 views. So how did this streamer gain over 500,000 subscribers in 2 months? Well, like Callie, she is different from her other EN members, but I'd say she goes even further, since Ina's main focus is on her art, which none of the other members focus on to my knowledge. Being an artist is hard work, and I'm not talking from experience. I suck at drawing, but I know it takes an extremely long time to become good at it. So why is Ina so good? Is there a reason behind this? I would say yes. The reason Ninome Inanis is so good at drawing is because she is actually Naguri. Now, as far as I know, Naguri never talked in one of her videos, and her Twitch clips are nowhere to be found. So the voice comparison is off the table, meaning we're gonna have to let the art do the talking. For this, we will be using Naguri's video, but still time-lapse, since it is her most recent video. And we will be comparing it to Ina's first drawing stream and Ina's most recent drawing stream. In Ina's first drawing stream, she draws Amelia, but only gets her outline done, so I'll be also including Ina's Let's Draw Amelia Part 2 in this. This is Ina's outline for Amelia. We can see that it is rough and sharp on the edges, but the head is still well-rounded. This is Naguri's outline of her character. When you look at its joints, it is also rough on its edges and sharp in some areas, but when we look at its head, we can see that it's also well-rounded. We can't use Ina's most recent drawing for this test, since she didn't show off its rough outline. This is Ina's drawing of Amelia in monotone. As we can see, it has become much more detailed and is softer than when we saw it last, with a lot of the detail going into the character's body. This is Naguri's drawing. It is not monotone because during her video, she never showed it off in one color. But when we look at her, we can see that she has also softened its drawing and begun detailing the clothes while leaving the face alone. When we go to Ina's Kiara drawing, we see more of the same, more detailed body with a less detailed face. So let's go ahead to the finished versions of each drawing. In the final stages of Ina's Amelia drawing, you can see the extreme detail she puts into the body and the minimal style she adds to the face, although Amelia's area around her face is also very detailed. When we look at Naguri's drawing, we can also see the detail put into the clothes and how the face remains mostly untouched. And when we go to the Kiara drawing, we can also see that most of the detail has went to her body, and the face still mostly looks like it did before it was colored in. The other piece of evidence I have is that we know that Naguri was looking into becoming a VTuber based on a tweet she made on August 2nd of this year, where she shows off a model of her character. But she never did anything with it. So why would Naguri go through the trouble of getting a model and make it rigged if she was never going to use it? Well, I believe she was going to use it, but she had most likely already tried out for Hololive at this time, and they must have picked her up shortly afterwards. So why did Naguri quit making videos to join Hololive? Even though Naguri had been posting videos of her art for 9 years on her channel, she had only gotten to 18,000 subscribers. And when you weigh those 18,000 against the possible hundreds of thousands she could have gained by streaming for Hololive, I believe that it was enough for her to make the switch, especially since she was already getting into VTubing. Naguri was first looked at by the Hololive streamer Shirakami Fubuki, when Fubuki commissioned her to draw a portrait of her. This is most likely when Hololive gained some interest in Naguri, although Naguri was already interested in VTubers at this time. But that's all I've got for you today. Sorry if my descriptions of the art in this video were crappy. If you want to roast me about it, go ahead, but you're gonna have to back it up. So follow me on Twitter at Epic Game Reviewer and send me some of the art you've done, and you will have the right to roast me over this video. Best one will be pinned to my Twitter for at least a month. Thank you so much for watching. So until next time, stay epic, gamers.